1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. Now that was much more projected. That's lovely. That's the sound that we're going to go for. Slide your knees. There you go. Perfect. And let me do your back before I put you back down. There you go. Yes. And we are getting a longer neckline.
No, a year ago I was diagnosed as having blocked airways disease. They did.
You were?
Yeah.
What did
They had me blow into pipes, and because I was getting bronchitis 2 and 3 times a year, and so they thought that I had bacteria trapped in my pipes. It was, you know.
Yes.
But then I moved to New York, and I've never been sick since. Go figure.
Well, tension of some kind, and we don't have to know why or what. But whatever it was enough tension that your body was holding enough, blocking the diaphragm motion enough that you were having too high residual volume. You see, all infection starts in what is called dead spaces of the lung. Dead spaces are places that the air isn't turning over. So if you have a high residual volume, you are very suspect to all kinds of infections, whether it's a cold or whether it is all of these allergies that go around now that they have so many they can't even name anymore, or what? Asthma. All the number of increases in asthma now is incredible, as well as allergies. All of that has to do with pressure in the bronchial tubes and the like that make them constrict. So air flows less freely through them, and they become hypersensitive. It's almost like if you had skin that was very sensitive, like if you had eczema or something like that, and you rub it, soon it spreads and is that much more difficult to handle. The same thing happens inside the body. And the lungs can become very irritated by having a lot of trapped air, and that is basically, again, the carbon dioxide. And until, even with medication, it's very, very complicated, because if you have enough trapped air to have the infection in the first place, 9 out of 10 the medication you take is not going to get to the spot of infection. So then they start over-medicating you. And where if you can work and get your maximum turnover of air going, that whatever you take gets the spot of infection, why a very, very little will usually do the trick very easily. This is wonderful. Oh yes, everything's useful now. Gracious sakes, are you going to sing? There is an element that I haven't told you about or haven't showed you. And that is that with people, when I work with them other than in a demonstration, I work on the head and jaw and neck, because the respiratory center of the brain is at the base of the skull. And if I work from there and come around the hinge of the jaw and loosen the jaw and up along the temple and into the cranial, you have cranial fluid, so the head should be moving all the time. Most people get so much pressure that it doesn't move at all. But once I get the breathing and the circulation going, I can then loosen the skull, and the sound that comes out then is unbelievable, because again you have that much more to resonate. And after all, that's what we are, resonating machines here. All right. This is lovely. I'm going to go the same way, just only I think we'll go by 5s again. That's simpler. And just count down to, there we go. All right, we'll take it, it's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah! Success.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think they'll be able to hear you at the back of the mat. I'm going to get you up, and let's see what happens when you sit. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to do just a little on her head. And I usually close my eyes. I guess I should pray, but that is not what I'm doing. I can just feel more, that's all. Can you feel it releasing? You see, you have come loose enough now that your neck is really lengthening. And as your neck is lengthening, the base of the skull and into the jaw is letting go. I have many people that fall asleep while I do this, and it's a compliment. There goes your jaw. Can you feel it? You have a huge voice. You don't have to work at all. You can just have fun.
It's better than drugs.
This is the high everyone is trying to get. An oxygen high. An oxygen high. And I have to tell you, I've had so many young people who have been on drugs and have had a lot of problems as a result and evolved to me eventually. And every single one of them says the same thing. This is always what I was trying to get and never did. And I'm right under the shoulder blade again, right up inside. Now, just so that we don't jump, and I want to see if your back is going, I'm going to sit beside you just one short time. And again, I'm going to have you, I think, just sing the first couple lines of the aria that you sang before you started. And,
The first part?
just the very first part. Very easy. You don't. This is not performance. In other words, this is just now an extension of the alphabet. That's all. All right.
Okay. Anybody have an E flat? Thank you. Yeah, it's much easier.
I'm going to let you stand, and we're going to do just a little of it standing. Okay? Do you mind?
That's fine.
All right. And we can just be right here, I think. And what I want to do again is just see what we can do. And I can just move you enough that it's all loose, and you just have a good time.
Can I go on? Or start?
Sure. No. You're in charge. Just let it fall back on your heels so the diaphragm can slide right up. Yeah,
I thought I was going to topple over.